Okay, everybody. What I thought I'd do is I would make a little quick tutorial for you all about sort of the iPad and some of the pros and cons, of course, with the iPad. And I'll go over a couple of different programs with you. To start off, some of you I know have already been given your iPads and have tested them out a little bit. You access everything, of course, through App Store right here, where you can look at your apps and get different apps and get involved in it. And simply to go back to the home screen, you just click the home button, which is this button right here. A good way to do things with your applications also is to group them, such as I did over here. And by doing that, you just hold it until they jiggle a little bit. And you simply move them into those things, and you just drop it in there, sort of, if you wanted to. If you made a mistake, just take it and drop it out of it, and bring it over here, and you're okay. Good thing to have is, of course, your first class, which is available right in the App Store. Just put first class and just log in terms of server. It's skoola.sundsvall.se, and your name and your code. You save it, and you can simply get it whenever you wish, which is perfect. So you're available on the fly whenever you want. First app that I'm going to go over with you guys is a very useful app for us, all of us teachers, and that's sort of Pages here. We'll go over Pages, we'll go over Keynotes, Dropbox, Goodreader, explain everything in Flipboard in the next upcoming episodes. If we go into Pages, Pages is a really, really nice application. I can show you just an example of something that one can create very simply. This takes less than 5 minutes to create. And visually, in terms of aesthetics and in terms of knowledge and getting through to the student what's needed and what's wanted and certain dates and things like that, it's a perfect application. Of course, it looks nice if you point it the other way too, so you can see it the other way. This is a History B assignment that I have with Democratic struggles, sorry. But plus, you just create a document. You can really create any document that you want here. Anything from a term paper to a project proposal, posters, syllabuses, you name it. I like this one down here a lot, Flyer. I think Flyer is really, really nice. And it really gives you an aesthetic helhet, if you will. To get rid of things, you just double click on them. Once they're ready, you get rid of them. And then you start on your own what kind of text you want and what you want to say, you know. You just... World War I, if you will. You like it there? Good. You know, of course you can move it too. The good thing about Apple is things are easy to move. Things are easy to do around. All these pictures right here, you just simply click right here on these pictures, and you come right to your camera roll, and you can put in pictures yourself of whatever it is you want. So if I'm going to go over propaganda, if you will, what I did here is, let me go do that again for you. If you click once, you get something like that. If you double click on it, you get this. And this you can sort of mask it so it fits. However, so if you just want that part of it all, you say mask, you can get that part. If you want to get the whole picture in, you just sort of decrease it and get the whole picture in. And literally within seconds, after downloading different pictures, you can have yourself a really good World War I documentation that really gets the students excited. It lets them aesthetically see this thing. And, you know, I mean, let's face it, you know, aesthetics are important when studying, and especially studying new topics and trying to make these topics interesting. To get rid of this stuff, you just get rid of it, and then literally you just start typing your assignments, you know, your due dates, and everything like that. Now, to get the pictures, of course, a good thing to know is always, I could put it this way so you can see it again, is to always double click on the home button, and you can get a quick menu down below. If you click once and you freak out, oh, I didn't save it. That's what's beautiful about these things too. They automatically save. You don't have to worry about that with Apple at all. They take care of that for you. They realize that we're human and that we make errors, and they solve those errors for us, which is beautiful. But if we double click on that and we go to, say, Safari, right here is where you could get all your pictures. Of course, you can go to the, what is it called? If you want to, we should really use ones that are okay to use. So we go to Creative, what is it Creative Commons, right? We say World War I, if you will. And we'll sort of see if anything comes up from the Creative Commons, so that we're 100% okay with using. And of course, Creative Commons allows you to use these pictures. This is for everybody to use, so we're not plagiarizing or taking anyone's material. But literally what you do is you just hold it down until it says this, and you just put Save Image. So if we want to use that picture, you hold it down, Save Image. And then when we double click again, of course we open up Pages, down below again here. And now let's say that we wanted to change a picture. Just literally click on it, and you'd go to Camera Roll, and you take your new picture. Of course, your new picture is kind of big, so you say, oh. You just literally, let's see if we want to, this one we say replace. That was my fault, I should have just said replace. So I still learn sometimes myself with this. And this one we delete, double click on it so we can get the mask down. Boom, there we go. So that's how you get your pictures. Once you feel like you've created the whole entire thing, you have all your due dates, you put the course criteria in here, you explain sort of the step-by-step how you're going to do this. Once you're finished with it, you just simply go up on the wrench up here. Share and print. You want to email the document. What I usually do is I choose a PDF file. I make it a PDF and I email it right to myself. And after I email it to myself, now it's sent out to me. What I do after this is, in a few seconds, I should get it in an email. I go to my first class. And it will be popping up soon, hopefully. We'll wait and see if it comes up here live. And I mean, just to mention that too, on first class, it gives you everything right here, which is good, so you can see what's booked on. And I mean, very easy, very user-friendly. Gets right at it for you. Yeah, well, you can see it yourself. You can play with it yourself. It's interesting. It's good. You like it. Seems like I just got my email. It said 31 mails. So I just simply click on it here. Pops up. Get my file. Takes a second to download it, of course. And this is how the students would view it as well, because if the students have the iPad, you just go right to them. Another advantage with this as well is that students can save all of these. So if all of us teachers constantly give this to them, what they can do is they save all these in books. And this is how it looks like for them. If I go the long way, of course, that's how it would look like for them on the long path, which is really nice. So they would be able to save all of these in a library under books and have all the PDFs there. So all these files are saved. They're not on an email or anything. They're all right there for them easily with just a click of the button right there. So that is Pages to start off with. Next I'll be talking about Keynote a little bit.